Howdy, everyone. All right, now we're going to do a start and drive in this awesome, rare 1967 Chevrolet Suburban K10 4x4. 1967 was the first year that the Suburban was offered in a K series, and this was a really game-changing body style in 1967. It was 11 inches longer, almost a foot longer. They made it a little wider and just really changed the game. This was kind of like what started the Suburban popular revolution here. But anyway, so this one's very, very original, and I'm the third owner, and it's got the awesome 292 i6. We're gonna have a little fun with that. It was my first vehicle with that, and I decided not to. Originally, when I bought this, I thought I would probably put either a Crate 350 in it, or I would do a LS Vortex swap. But as you'll see, it's such a fun driver, especially with this 4 on the floor. And the 292 is a beast. It's a low end, off the line torque monster, and I see why people love it. It's changed my mind about them. So really easy to work on, low maintenance. They last forever. It's almost like a military style type engine. So yeah, we'll get to it. But yeah, let's crank her up. So I did have to back it out of my car barn, but you'll see it is a cold start. I have not driven it in a couple weeks. Look at that, oil pressure immediately goes up. We did have the carb rebuilt. Basically just simple tune up, to it. There's really not a whole lot you have to do to this engine. It has 112,000 miles on it. That is original miles. There's no doubt in my mind. Everything works. It's just a testament to how well preserved and well kept this. Original horn still works. That's insane. I live in the Blue Ridge Mountains, so I don't have radio service even in the newest of cars, but this one does. It'll give you a staticky sound. The speaker's original right there, so you're definitely not gonna hear it much, but it is original and it does still turn on. So yeah, that's kind of it. Everything rolls up nicely. All the windows are great. And again, everything's original. All the tracks, all the rubber, all the door seals, none of that has been replaced. This is still original. All the stickers are still in place, the worn stickers. So yeah. So I learned quickly, you do not need to use first gear unless you're rock climbing, which you better not in this vehicle. It's too nice for that. But yeah, second gear is where you start. First gear is granny gear. And again, you can see batteries great, and temperature hasn't come up because we have not driven it. So let's go. New clutch in it. So you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm going to try and shift, steer, and drive safely while filming this. Wish me luck. So we're about to get it out on an open road where I can get up some speed, but shifts nice and smooth. Just a really fun truck to drive. Steers nicely. You don't feel any rattling or weird vibrations. We had the steering box replaced and new steering components, so it's nice and tight. Back to second. Oops, that was reversed. Got some vehicles coming. Here we go. I'm already up to 50 miles an hour. I could have given it a lot more oomph on the pedal, but because it is a cold start and drive, I didn't want to, stress a cold engine out. I like to baby my stuff, but once it's warmed up, she can do, or I can put a lot more on her for that. But pressure's doing great. The temperature is coming up nice and slow. Doing about 55. It's definitely no slouch. I mean, for something that's almost 60 years old, this engine's in amazing shape. Still has great power. A lot of off-the-line power from complete stop to, 50, 60 miles an hour. It's got a bunch. Once you hit that 50 to 60 mark, not as much, but really, who needs to be going, who needs to be passing, having passing power, at that speed in something of this age. But yeah, as you can see, 55 miles an hour on a 2-lane road. It loves it. I could get it even faster, hit 60. Look at that. Steering's nice and straight. I don't even have to put my hand on the wheel. You could drive it with one finger if you wanted to. 60 plus miles an hour. And I mean, this is not a modern truck, but it's really an easy driver. It's just a joy to drive, honestly. I love it. I think it's so fun. Do I want to go drive it for, in like 3 hours of city traffic? No, but I don't want to drive any manual transmission in that. But yeah, for, our back road rides, this is the truck to do it in. It's just so fun. It shifts beautifully. The engine is, not too loud, but gives enough of that, kind of old school gargle. This engine's amazing. It's so dependable. It's never given me a fit. I put a good amount of mileage on this Suburban, and yeah, it's lovely. And again, I'm keeping up with modern day traffic here, no problem whatsoever. And I'm doing it in style. I mean, look at this stunning interior. 6 people can sit so comfortably. You can throw stuff in the back, head to the lake, head to the mountains. And really, I mean, once you get this thing in 4th gear, it just you can kind of stay there. I'm coming up on some traffic, so I'll probably downshift to 3rd. You see what I mean about like a nice sound? It still sounds like an old school truck, which is what you want in something like this. See, I'm going 40 miles an hour, kind of got a little traffic here. 3rd gear. About after 40 is when she wants to go down into 4th. But again, still plenty of power. I've gotten this thing up to 70 miles an hour, and I mean, you could go a little over 70. 70 was what I thought I was comfortable with. But it, again, just the length and the weight, it drives so nicely. Even at 70 miles an hour, you feel very stable. It's not loosey-goosey. Steering's nice and tight on it. And again, it's just a great driver, whether it's back roads, whether it's a 4-lane, whether you're doing 40 miles an hour or 70 miles an hour. It's solid. It's handling really nicely for an almost 60-year-old vehicle. I've never seen something of this age, this well preserved, that drives this good. Again, just an awesome original Suburban, super rare, absolutely beautiful. I've taken it to a few car shows. People lose their dang minds over it because it's just such a throwback that's been so well preserved. Just an awesome truck and a total crowd pleaser. Yeah, it's just such a fun vehicle. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna take a little ride here in the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains and enjoy myself. I will see you guys later.